that local governments can adopt to achieve these NDCs climate change. And he also highlighted adaptive climate resilience social protection program as a key priority to be more resilient in kind of disasters events. So we cannot wait until disaster occur. I think this is also very strong message that we hear today. We have to act now. The lessons learned from Thailand was also very clear. He focused on the synergies between policy development and planning. And then this is indeed very, very important and crucial. The Thailand government also has been supporting local governments, and main mission, of course, is the urban planning as a cross-cutting issue that can be linked to global agenda that include SDGs, Sendai Framework for Action, and then as well as NUA to achieve resilient cities. So, from the Philippines, we can see that the national government of the Philippines has put DRR, this, and also climate change adaptation as a national priority for the country. And this is also related very much to the Global Agenda 2030. He also highlighted the importance of working with LGUs against climate change and disasters, and this is also seen as a top priority of the national commitment from the Philippines. So we also, maybe this is something that I like to highlight, he also highlighted the importance of capacity building, knowledge sharing, as well as working with the various stakeholders. So we heard very clear from city leaders who joined here, city leaders from ASEAN member states, KL commitment. Dato' Banda from KL has shared also the commitment of the roadmap of Kuala Lumpur on carbon neutrality by 2050, and action must be visible. Action must be visible, action should be concrete. I think this is a message that he has. An IRIGA strategy on developing climate resilient community. This is also what Mayor Madel has also stated in her presentation in order to reduce risk and impact triggered by climate change with a strong community participation. I think this way of addressing this climate change. Mayor Prick, Mayor Surya also emphasized the importance of moving forward on resiliency city, especially regarding the mental resilience, and this is also something that he mentioned about emotion and social resilience that makes cities stronger to adapt any shocks and stresses from any kind of threat and hazards. And Guangzhou has the interesting practices on green credit loan balances. I think this is also quite interesting. Maybe we should learn more from Guangzhou and put also the ecological restorations as one of the top priority. This includes also adoption of the green transport system. And Gorontalo, the city in Indonesia, Mayor Taha highlighted the importance of having a good linkages between national development plan with local development plan. This is also trigger a strong effort on the climate action. Mayor Bogor, Mayor Bima, he joined us this morning as well. He emphasized the importance of urban climate assessment and having evidence-based plannings, evidence-based decisions based on scientific data. This, of course, evidence-based research, and he also emphasized a strong collaborative effort for funding resources, as we know that many local governments depends very much on this funding from central governments. And through these pandemics, we have been learning and we have been also witnessing so many actions to create more resilient cities every sense of crisis that we face in the future. And we see also how cities are transforming into better places. We heard from KL about urban farming. So let me conclude this morning session by thanking everyone, especially mayors and all speakers and moderators for excellent really sharing that we have this morning. We know that in this situation, what we have to do is to always feel blessed because we are still given a good opportunity to meet once again through virtual mode. But we know that if we can pass this crisis, we can also be sure that we can also have a very strong resilience in our society, and also make sure that we can have a good place for everyone. So we need to, of course, have a bigger ambitions for climate, but we know that local economic development is also key, and we have to show that in climate actions there are always co-benefits on economic as well. I think this is a strong message that we want to be heard more, and then also engaging different stakeholders with pentahelic model. This can also be quite necessary, and then also very important, especially in having a paradigm shift in our leaders, and of course in our committee and local government. So thank you once again. We will have a sessions still tomorrow morning with more commitments. We can hear from the mayors as well as from partners of local government. So see you tomorrow, and stay safe, and always don't forget to smile. Thank you. I'll give it back to MC. Thank you.
Our distinguished participant, our program comes to the end. Tomorrow, the Asian Mayor Forum will start at 9 a.m. Jakarta or Bangkok time. For tomorrow's session, we will present other inspiring mayors and exceptional speakers in the region. Please be noted that the Zoom link will remain the same. And then stay safe and healthy. See you tomorrow.
We are unity.
speak out loud. Let the light from the east shine through the clouds. ASEAN still unites as one. Let's share our spirit to heal the world. Let our consonants speak out loud. Let the light from the east shine through the clouds. ASEAN still unites as one. ASEAN still unites as one. As in ways caring, as in ways sharing, ASEAN still unites as one. As in ways caring, as in ways sharing, ASEAN still unites as one. As in ways caring, as in ways sharing, ASEAN still unites as one.
Stay safe, ASEAN.
Established in 1967, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, has grown to become a global actor. ASEAN member states are committed to work together towards peace and social and economic development. ASEAN is now the fifth largest economy in the world. This progress has lifted many people out of poverty, but the region is still facing many challenges. With at least 60% of the UN Sustainable Development Goals implemented at the local level, ASEAN's work needs strong involvement of mayors, cities, and local governments. The ASEAN Mayors Forum is an important catalyst for this effort.
The importance of your work cannot be underestimated. Over half of the world's population by now lives in cities. By 2030, the urban population is expected to reach 60%, and much of this growth is expected to take place in Asia.
The ASEAN Mayors Forum is a regional network of local political leaders who strive for local-driven solutions for major challenges like climate change, natural disaster, economic slowdown, and all other issues that concern people's well-being.
Whatever ASEAN do has to complement what we're doing at the global level, and what we're doing at the national level, and for today, what we're doing at the local level.
When we are united, we can have a stronger voice. They heard us loud and clear.
Join us at the ASEAN Mayors Forum to create a people-centered and forward-looking ASEAN community.